Dear gentle viewers, you need to watch this if you struggle with finding your way when technology lets you down. Imagine you're in a sprawling, unfamiliar city when a sudden blackout hits. The streetlights go dark, your phone is dead, and panic ripples through the crowd. You need to reach your safe point across town, but every digital tool is useless. In these moments, your mind and senses, not technology, are your lifeline. This guide is your new urban survival manual. We'll strip away digital crutches and return to the basics of navigation. I'll show you how to build a mental map, read city landmarks, and use the sun as your compass. You'll learn to follow the city's hidden pathways, public transport lines, major roads, and more. These skills empower you to move confidently, even when all systems fail. The city becomes a puzzle you can solve, not a maze to get lost in. When the screens go blank, you'll find calm in your own abilities. Let's begin your training, starting with the most powerful tool you have, your mind. Are you ready to build your internal compass? The first urban survival skill is mental mapping, creating a 3D map of your surroundings in your head. Study a physical map before entering a new area. Identify main roads, rivers, or train lines. These are your map's skeleton. Add major landmarks, skyscrapers, parks, bridges, or historic buildings. Place them in relation to the main arteries. As you move through the city, actively engage. Which way am I facing? Where's that tower now? Every time you spot a landmark, confirm its place on your mental map. This strengthens your memory. Notice smaller details too. A unique mural, a church spire, or a quirky statue. These fill in the gaps between major points. The goal, a layered, multi-dimensional understanding of the space. The more you use your mental map, the stronger it becomes. Next, let's use those landmarks as your constant guides. Ready to make the city your own? Landmarks are your urban lighthouses, tall, unique features you can spot from afar. Identify these anchors first: a skyscraper, a river, a stadium. Learn their position relative to north, south, east, and west. If you know the glass tower is east, spotting it instantly orients you. Landmarks help you gauge distance. Getting closer means you're on track. Use more than one landmark for triangulation. If the cathedral is left and the bridge ahead, you know exactly where you are. This system is robust. Even if one landmark is hidden, others guide you. You're not just following a route, you're reading the city's story. Now let's look up. Your next compass is the sky. The sun is your ancient, reliable guide. The sun is the oldest compass, rising in the east, setting in the west. In the morning, face the sun for east, in the afternoon, for west. For more accuracy, use the shadow tip method. Mark a shadow's tip, wait 15 minutes, mark again. The line runs west to east. At midday in the northern hemisphere, the sun is due south, shadows point north. Even in a city canyon, shadows on the ground reveal direction. On cloudy days, find the brightest part of the sky for a rough east-west. These clues are subtle but powerful. Nature always leaves a trail if you know how to look. With the sky as your guide, let's decode the city's man-made rivers, public transport lines. They're more than just a way to get around, they're navigation tools. Ready to read the city's pulse? Let's go. Public transport networks, trains, trams, buses, are the city's arteries. Learn their flow. They connect key hubs and follow logical paths. Above-ground tracks or bus routes are long, visible lines, great for orientation. Find a main train line or bus route. Knowing its direction helps you place yourself. Bus stops often have route maps. Use them to confirm your location. Watch the flow of commuters. Mornings head to the centre, evenings to the suburbs. These patterns reveal the city's structure. Reading transport lines is reading the city's pulse. Now, let's break down the streets themselves. Most cities use a grid, streets and avenues intersecting at right angles. Identify the grid's orientation. Are streets north-south, avenues east-west? Street numbers usually increase as you move away from the centre. Use this to measure distance. Even in non-grid cities, look for patterns, hub-and-spoke roads, ring roads, or major thoroughfares. Sensory clues help too. The sound of trains, the smell of the sea, or the buzz of a market. Use all your senses to build a richer mental map. The city's structure is logical. Learn to read it, and you'll never be lost for long. But when all else fails, there's one more tool, people. Let's master the art of asking for directions. People are your best resource if you know how to ask. Choose locals who know the area. Postal workers, delivery drivers, police. Ask for routes based on landmarks, not just turns. What big buildings will I pass? Cross-check by asking more than one person. If answers match, you're on track. Always confirm directions. Repeat them back and point to clarify. This avoids misunderstandings and builds confidence. Mastering this human element is vital. Now, let's put all your skills to the test. Ready for a real-world challenge? Knowledge means nothing without practice. Set a challenge. Pick a destination a few miles away, somewhere new. Study a map, build your mental blueprint, and identify key landmarks and routes. Leave your phone in your pocket. Navigate using your senses and skills. Use the sun, landmarks, street signs, and transport clues to guide you. Listen for city sounds, trains, traffic, crowds, to confirm your position. If you get lost, stop, breathe, and reorient using a major landmark or by asking for directions. The goal isn't perfection, it's learning to recover and adapt. Every wrong turn is a lesson. You're building resilience and proving you can thrive in any urban environment. Ready to see the city with new eyes? You've learned the essential skills for navigating the city without technology. From mental mapping to reading landmarks, the sun, public transport and street grids, you're now equipped to survive and thrive. These skills make you more observant, confident and connected to your environment. The city is no longer a maze, but a landscape you can read. Here's your mission. This week, pick a destination, put your phone away and navigate there using only these skills. Share your experience in the comments. What worked? What surprised you? What clues did you discover? Your stories will inspire fellow explorers. Subscribe for more survival guides. Next up, finding water and food in an urban disaster. Stay prepared. Stay alive.